Hey, sweeties. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Tea and Talk, where the tea is always hot and the talk is always sweet. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thanks for sipping with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and hit that notification bell so you never miss anything Tea and Talk. I have stories today about two couples I know personally. One couple have been together for quite a long time and are now married, and the other have been on and off again for more than a decade. With the married couple, the wife has demasculated the husband time and time again. She calls him names, curses him out in public, picks and even jokes about the work he does. They have iPhones, and I was told the reason is so she can track his location and vice versa. The husband isn't allowed to do much of anything by himself, whether that be going to the corner store, out with other family, or even have conversations on the phone. Usually, conversations are put on speakerphone, and if the wife deems it necessary, she will interject the conversation regardless of who it is on the other end. The husband chooses to stay despite all the red flags. Both parties seem unhappy, but they stay together, bickering and fighting all the livelong day. Couple number 2 has been on and off again with no true commitment set out for over a decade. This couple bicker and fight about literally everything, and I do mean everything. The man, however, is a bit more intense. He calls the woman all types of names, trying to strip away at her self-esteem and confidence. He stonewalls her, refusing to have necessary discussions regarding their relationship. When they fight, and sometimes even when they don't, the man will go days without speaking to her and threatens to leave time and time again. He tells her things to make her question her sanity, and yet, over the years, they continue with the on and off again shenanigans. So, what is similar in these two situations? They are riddled with many different types of emotional abuse. Let's break down some of the types of emotional abuse within both of these relationships. Number 1, saying things to scare you. Emotional abusers will play on your insecurities and vulnerabilities to make you feel less than, inferior. If you are scared or frightened, the abuser sees you as more vulnerable and therefore easier to manipulate. Many times, this will keep you stuck in the situation yet feeling heavy by being there. It takes a strong individual to pull themselves up and out of the situation before bad steamrolls into worse. Number 2, becomes jealous of attention or conversation you get from others. Maybe you've been in this situation where you were speaking to a friend or someone at a party or wedding, and your partner did or said something indicating to you that they were jealous. Jealousy is like a festering infection waiting for the right time, host, and environment to rear its ugly head. Your partner being jealous is a them problem, whether it be from previous relationships, trust issues, or low self-esteem, but this has nothing to do with you most of the time. Many say a little jealousy is cute, right? I think it shows a lack of confidence. Pay attention when this shows up in your relationship. Number 3, monitoring time and whereabouts. Don't confuse this with them wanting to just check in and make sure you made it to your destination safely. This is more intense. wanting to know your every move, how long you will be out, etc. It's overkill. They aren't checking to be genuine. They are doing so to try and control you. Number 4, monitors your texts or calls. This is one we all see too often. The partner needs to be part of every conversation by either asking you who you are texting or who is on the phone. They may even answer your phone for you if you aren't around or read your text messages. They will try to sugarcoat it, but this is another way to try and control and manipulate you. Number 5, refusing to recognize your feelings and trying to tell you how you should feel. You feel such and such way about something they either did or said, but they feel you are overreacting because they didn't mean it the way you took it. Another way to try to control and manipulate the narrative of your emotions in the situation. Number 6, not acknowledging your opinions or ideas. They want to control your ideas and opinions, so if the thoughts aren't theirs, then it's null and void. Number 7, dismissing your requests, wants, and needs. Again, a way to control the narrative, the relationship, and your thoughts and feelings. Number 8, creating chaos. Starting arguments or nitpicking or having drastic mood changes for no visible reason at all. This is another attempt to control you and the narrative of your relationship. These are just a few of the types of emotional abuse, but there are many other ways that the abuse can present. The emotional abuse I see from these couples is unmeasurable. I always wonder why they stay with one another, because no one is happy in these relationships. However, when you are in so deep and your esteem is cut down so much over the years, it makes it hard to want to leave because the abuser has made an impact and made you question your reality. Emotional abuse can lead to mental health disorders, including anxiety and depression. I am not a mental health specialist, so if you are feeling anxious or depressed, I recommend seeking a mental health provider. Sometimes we confuse some of these actions as love or a man who is leading, when indeed it is abuse we are witnessing. If you are feeling heavy or you just feel low vibrational, listen to that. Listen to the voice in your head telling you to leave. Listen to that feeling in your gut. Don't fall into the not so bad trap. That's how it starts. Very subtle, but you have no idea how it will progress. The impact of emotional abuse is similar to physical abuse, but instead of bruises and lacerations, there are emotional wounds that are hidden within self, which can cause you to lose your sense of self. Don't blame yourself for the abuse you are experiencing or experienced. Again, it's not your fault. You have to make the decision that the love you sought isn't the love you are receiving. You are strong enough to stand up and remove yourself from the situation and relationship. Your sense of self is important to becoming the woman you are destined to be, the woman you dream of being. So don't let that be stripped away from you. Pay attention to your feelings, instincts, and your gut, because they will never steer you wrong. You deserve the love you are seeking, and you shouldn't have to compromise you for that. That's all I have for today, sweet teas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to never miss anything Tea and Talk, like and comment below, and until next time, love and light.